guys hear me? Yeah, alright, what up, boys? Trial up too. There we go, now we can. Alright, cool. Yeah, I just got some food with my dad, and now I'm chilling. Okay. Congrats on today. Thanks. I appreciate it. It's been quite a day, man. It's been it's been a day. Let's just say that. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, what is this? There it is. Nice stream? Yeah, I know. I got home and I wanted to play some games. That's about it. Have a little bit of fun. You seen the Ashes dev update this week? No, I haven't. What, the mouth is doing better? It's a little bit better. Like, it's still fucked, but you know, I'll be getting it fixed real soon. Alright, that's done. Oh, the teeth? They're okay. Not great, but they're okay. Okay, so... The Great Horn of the Rune Stag. The horn can spawn anywhere in multiple places across Ardenweald. What the fuck? I'm not even gonna worry about that. Got some PC company? Thank you, I appreciate it. It's a lot, man. Like, I'm pretty happy about it, honestly. I'm glad everything went so well. You gonna play Lost Ark on the Cockles patch? Yeah, I finished all the stuff in Lost Ark this week. I didn't do Vicus. I usually don't do Vicus every week because it's just fucking annoying. It's like in Vaulton, I can solo the boss, so it's like, if people do it wrong, I don't really care. But Vicus, you have to have everybody do it right, and it's like, ah, fuck. Yeah, that doesn't usually happen. So we're about so excited about Zackrawrr system, huge stuff for the org. Yeah, I know, it's a lot, man. I'm glad it went so well, and everything was just like, it was good. I was very glad about that. I guess we'll go to Maldraxxus first. Pugging Vicus has gotten a lot better lately, almost painless. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, the last time I did Vicus, I was the one that messed up in my group. It was my fault. What are we hitting up? Oh yeah, I want to do the new the new MMO. I'm thinking about trying to stream on my main channel that day. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. I mean, I'd be down to do it if I'm feeling up to it, you know what I mean? There's a new MMO coming out? Yeah. It's on Sunday or Wednesday or something like that. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, I can't, like right now, like with my teeth being fucked up and everything, I can't maintain like the level of energy that my mainstream has. I just can't do it. Tower of Fantasy, basically a Genshin MMO. Well, alright, there it is, yeah. Cocaine, yeah, true. Being on for hours on is raining. No, it's nothing to do with like a mental thing. It's just that talking for that much agitates my mouth. And you have to remember, like, less than a week ago I got 3 root canals, so like it's still like a little bit fucked up. I don't need to do that. Glad it's being addressed. Yeah, I know. 3 of them? I can't wait to get the other 4 done. And then I am good. It's gonna be crazy. Having all that shit fixed. Tower of Fantasy? Yeah, I'll watch it. So you need at least a week off after that. For my mainstream, I probably would. 4 more, you're braver than me. It's not about bravery, that's just gonna happen whether I like it or not. Like, I mean, that's all there is to it. New person with all the injury? Yeah, I hope so, man. And it reacts tonight? No, not tonight. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be live earlier tomorrow. And just for like some other stuff and everything like that. And I'll do reacts then. That's the plan. Or dental problems like 15 years. Feels so good once you get it all fucking done. Yeah. It's like now that I'm so close to the finish line, I'm pretty excited to get it done. Love the announcement. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, we had been working on this for a long time, and so, like, honestly, it was I've been so stressed out about it. I've been so stressed, and so I'm really glad to see, you know, it's out, people know about it, you know, it's like, it's a weight off my shoulder. Okay. Where the hell did the thing go? Where's the thing? Oh! I didn't see it. Okay, so I have to go do this. So can you guys try and it adds using context the time do you watch the Artesian Builds video? Yeah, I know. I left a few little hints in there that people can go back and see. Whenever I was like, man, somebody would be really smart to hire those guys from that other office. Like, I bet those guys really know how to do it right. You know, like whoever hires them is a really smart guy. You know, it was just like we already knew. Like, yeah. Try and get this shit done. Pelagos. Do I need Pelagos for it? No. So like, how does this work? Like, if somebody else can somebody else invite me in Bastion, and like, can I test if this works? If I get invited to another realm. If you're in Bastion, can you invite me? Cause I want to try this. Jonas is Judge RCN COO. I think that, listen, like, I don't want to go and try to convince people. I think that our actions will convince people. People are going to make up their mind. They're going to think what they want to think, but, you know, we'll let the actions speak for themselves. Let's see. Everybody probably skeptical now because of Artesian? Rightfully so. I mean, it's, that's okay. I think it makes sense. Buying a PC is a really big endeavor. and so you want to make sure that you have as much trust as possible. I think that makes sense. And let's see, yeah, if somebody can invite me that's in Bastion, I just want to see if it has different ones up per day. If that's an FBI raid on Trump's house. I don't know why they raided his house. So, like, I don't know if they had probable cause or not. I think that most people probably don't know, and they've just made their decision on what their you know, pre-existing political affiliation was. Okay, let's try this. 2. Yes, okay, so it is different. Alright, I need somebody else to invite me now. I'm gonna keep going through this until I can get these 2 characters. Yeah, I need more invites. Australian News says it's because Trump took classified documents home. I don't understand that, since if he's the president, it's like his like he doesn't he make the decision whether something's classified or not? Like I don't know. I mean, I think that it's important to make sure that, like, even if somebody is like a high-end official or something like that, no, he doesn't. So that the president doesn't have the authority to declassify documents. They don't have that authority. Well, then, yeah, then that's then he shouldn't have done that. He does actually, but they're using it as an excuse. See, like, everybody, like, that's the problem, is like talking about anything with politics is like even things that are just like, oh shit, I need to leave this group. Thank you, Tigos, for trying. Can somebody else invite me that's in Bastion? Is like even if somebody, like, everybody has like an agenda with it, so it's really hard to get an idea of what's really true and what's not. It's like I can ask the question and I'll get people saying yes and no, and it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't really have an opinion about it that much, because, like, I don't really care. The way that I look at it, it's the same thing as, like, people that were, like, mad about Obama. It's like, Obama's not president anymore. It's not really a thing. Yeah, who gives a fuck? Can you convert it to raid, too? So I don't get credit, and that way I can complete it? Thanks. Okay, Edia. Okay, I already have that one. Alright, thank you. Can somebody else invite me and convert it to raid? Used to be Contorian for president, FBI refused to. I don't really care too much about, like, some precedent or whatever. Especially if it's some sort of like a accountability precedent. I just want to see. I got it. Okay, so let's see if this works. Can I just keep clicking this? I'm just trying to get an idea how this works. Okay, so what if I click on another one? I'm trying to figure out how to exploit the game, guys. Be patient. Okay, so maybe you have to... Okay, can you set it back to party? And I'll just complete this one today. It's the same person every time. No, it's not. If it was, then I wouldn't have gotten 3 different people. Enough cause a judge approved the FBI going in. The FBI can't just go in because. I don't know. As I said, I think that a lot of people kind of like they'll make their decision on something like this because based off of like what their opinion of Trump is. Like I don't really care. I just you know, it's like if people break the law, you know, you either have the rules or you don't, and if you don't have the rules, then people are going to break the rules and it's fucking chaos, right? So you have to have the rules. So to me, I don't really care too much about like whose side I'm on or anything like that. I just think that the rules should be followed. So if the rules are followed, then good. If they weren't, then it's politically motivated. I don't know the details, so I can't really say. Damn. Killed him for snitching. Hopefully I can even complete it here. Oh, nice. It just completed it. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, this is done. And breaking the law equals crime or loss. Basically anything else is legal code or statute. As far as it sounds, it's technically different. Well, I mean, I don't know. Like that's all I'm really trying to say is like to me it's based off of if the person you know, if the law was broken or not. Now you can have a conversation, like a separate conversation about like I don't follow like every single law to a T. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody does. It's like, for example, you're driving and the speed limit says 25 and you're driving at 31. So like at a certain point you're kind of ignoring the law to an extent, right? But it's in a way that you feel like it's not a big deal. And I think everybody makes decisions that are somehow like that in one way or another. And I don't really I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But the problem is like if you get pulled over and you know they say you're speeding and you're like, yeah, but it's okay that I'm speeding. It's like, well, why? If it, like the cops can still pull you over. You see what I'm saying? And it's still fair. Okay. That's done, and then yeah, it's this dick sucker over here. What do you want? Place a prideful spirit? The fuck is that? Okay, these are hatched. Alright, what's in my special seeds today? Okay. This is a big boy. Okay, these are big boys over here. So, infuse an anima catalyst plot with this catalyst. Okay. Wow. Okay, what if I do this one? Oh, wow. What if I do this one? Oh, wow. Okay, so this one's really good. I'm gonna put this one in here. And then... Damn, he's hungry. What if I did 4 with here? Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Okay. So I'll just sketchy because laws aren't always right. No, the thing is though, is like, just because a law isn't right doesn't mean you get to ignore it. Because if you do that, then everybody is going to have a different opinion on what they should and should not be able to ignore. You just have chaos. Like, you can't have that. Wow. Okay, and I guess I should do something with this big boy here, right? And let's fuck up the whole announcement. I don't know. I don't know. It's Miskiff's stream. It's not my stream. Okay. Let's go do this one here. One, 2, and 4 are the breakpoints. There's no benefit to having 3. Yeah. You know, Blizzard. Makes a whole lot of sense, you know what I mean? Okay. Alright, all this is done. Weed's legal, everyone, more people you know probably sell it every day and there's no chaos. I think there's a lot of laws that are broken every single day, and there's effectively no chaos from a legal state, yeah. What I'm saying is that categorically, if you allow people to ignore laws, you will create chaos. Because there will be people that will think like, well, you know, like I can break this law, then why am I not able to just do what I want with this, but not with something else? It's just... Okay. There we go. I guess I can just... No, I'm not going to do that. Let me go back up there. Okay. Have you not started the daily for fun guy achievement? No, I haven't. I don't even know what that is. There's like I never thought that I'd have to do any of the other Covenant stuff besides Venthyr. So it's like I don't even really know how to do Venthyr. But I know that better than the other ones, and I still don't really know that one. The only one that I really finished was the Kyrian one, and I pretty much one-tapped the Kyrian one. Okay. Rank 3 transportation, then I believe you do dailies every day, which takes 5 minutes max. Okay. I'll have to look into that. I still need to do more arena, man. Plus on Twitch adding the runtime to the interface? I don't really think it matters. I don't give a shit. Spiritual Wave Asmongold Cataclysm? Yeah, I will. I just need to get like my personal shit done, and then I'll be good. That's all. Bullshit speaking, that one key currency didn't drop in the weeklies. Launch Zackrawrr got screwed at 100's currency needed for the weapon pack. Oh, dude, I don't know about that. Do you ever miss mythic rating? The less I think about it, the more I miss it. The more I think about it, the less I miss it. And then the closer my proximity is to mythic rating, the more I don't miss it. You know, to get commercials on live TV. Yeah, sure. Yeah, one day we'll have to do something like that. That'd be cool. I like the feeling of beating Mythic, but it's never fun to progress. It's just a few guys fucking it up. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just... I don't know. Like... Raiding in WoW is just... It's just not fun. Like, that's all it comes down to for me. It's just simply not a fun activity to do. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this special. So is this box up all the time? This like cloud keeper box or whatever the fuck it is? Or is it not up all the time? I don't even really know. There's like so many boxes with so many mechanics that I can't keep track of all of them. It's not they need to fix it. Yeah, I think so too. Like, I think that WoW rating needs a lot of improvements, personally. Like, I think WoW rating just kind of sucks. Like, straight up, like, it just sucks. I get super bored with it, and I just don't really... I don't really enjoy it, I guess. And it just always makes me mad. It's old, yeah, it's like it's outdated. I guess to me, like, the main thing that I do is, like, I think about all the time whenever I'm raiding, how much time I'm wasting. And so, like, I'm thinking about, like, while I'm running back or waiting for people to rebuff, I think, like, oh, I'm wasting time right now, I'm wasting time right now, I'm wasting time right now. And it just creates, like, a pretty negative, negative perspective. Yeah, there's a lot of these I need to get. Oh my god. Oh my god. Plague pack. Can I do plague pack? Oh, these are hard to get. That's why I haven't done that one yet. Okay. Let me go see if I can go. Can you guys invite me to another? If you guys are in Maldraxxus, I want to see if I can open up this thing. What is this here that I need to get? Things all here, Nax. Okay, I already have that, so I'm good. Tanta, I'm good with that too. What if I get a bonus mount right here? Oh, I don't have the follower. Superior parts aren't too rough. Yeah, I know. I didn't understand how it works, so like I'm a week behind. Yeah, can some people like try to invite me? If you're in Maldraxxus, I want to see if I can get through and get this box. I can't wait for Elden Ring expansion, but I do think people will roll over it. Of course people are gonna roll over it. I mean, the thing with Elden Ring is the game is very imbalanced. That doesn't make the game bad, it just means that like if you're gonna have some bosses, like Renala is a really great example. Like Renala, for me, like I killed it in like 2 tries. Why? Well, because I have a big stick and I just hit somebody with the big stick until they stop moving, right? But for a magic caster, Renala is very challenging. So it's like whenever the DLC for Elden Ring comes out, there will be like builds that completely make bosses super easy. And I think also there will be builds that make hard bosses easy and make easy bosses slightly harder. So it will effectively make the game easier. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, can somebody invite me if you're in Maldraxxus? I want to see if I can get, let's say a lockout, an invite with this thing up. I guess I'll do it myself, and then I can go and log on to my other characters with the door open. Maybe that's a better idea. Blackout cache needs to be opened. I know that, but in the past day or so, it's been open, and I was hoping that I could get an invite to a realm that somebody had already done it on, because it's not like it only opens for that individual. It's open for a period of time after that. Only stays open for a couple minutes. Well, I guess we'll find out. Okay. Exciting day. What happened? Oh, nothing much. Just launched a new company. Just chilling, you know. It's no big deal. I'm very glad, as I said, like it's like one of the things I was glad that I kind of have had some time off to make sure that, you know, I could like mentally be there for that. It's a new company. It's a PC building company. Starforged. We've got a link to it at the bottom of the stream. I'll talk about it a lot more. Like I'll make a video about it and everything like that. Wasn't that a game? No, it wasn't a game. You guys gotta change the logo. It does not look like a dick and balls. Like, whoever thought it looked like a dick and balls? Like, I read the comments. I did. I've read the comments. It does not look like a dick and balls. Like, some people are just, they're so dick focused that they're thinking about that, but no, it does not. I genuinely don't think so, and this is me. Like, It's just, it's not gonna happen. It's middle finger. Yeah, it's not. Start for ship to Australia? I'm not really sure. We can't ship everywhere yet, but you know, it's obviously something that we want to be able to do. You gotta remember, like, we're just first starting out, and so we're trying to do what we can with what we have. Come on, you big dumb idiot. Come on. Oh, Matt, what are you doing? You know what I think this is? I think he gets bugged out by NPCs on other phases. No, he's bugged. Like, it's... Like, he detects NPCs on other phases, and he aggroes onto them. What is that? Yeah, I think this is one of the worst things they have in Shadowlands. Now you guys know why I wanted to get an invite. Shit's so annoying. Mm-hmm. You see that? He just zapped an NPC that's not there. It's just what I said. Okay. Can you block me on Twitter? If I blocked you on Twitter, there's probably a good reason for it. I don't know what's so hard with people, but like, if you are rude to somebody, they're gonna block you. Like, why would they not block you? I don't know. I don't understand it. Stopped using social media a year and a half ago is the best thing I've done. There's a lot of people who don't like social media. I don't have anything wrong with social media. I think social media is a good thing. It's like a tool, you know what I mean? And like, a tool can be used in a good and a bad way. So you have some people that go on social media and it just like turns them into fucking psychos. And other people that use social media to meet friends and, you know, make connections and do something that's fun for them, right? So like, I don't think social media is bad. He's gonna partner with the farm for financing. I think that a lot of those types of questions, like, it's probably, like, the thing is, I might have an idea of like what the answer is, but I don't want to just like go and like fire from the hip and just like say, yeah, we're gonna do this, or no, we're not gonna do this. I think that that's something that, you know, we'd want to have a united front on making a statement, or, you know, any sort of language about. You could do Sanctum Mythic for Transmog. I already have the Transmog, but yeah, I'm gonna do it once people get better gear. What are you doing, you stupid piece of shit? What are you? Oh my god, I hate you so much. Okay. Social media isn't inherently bad. There's just a ton of unhealthy relationships or addictions to it that don't see it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's what happens. That's an FBI rating trial. That's crazy. So many people ask me about that. I wouldn't have expected people would even ask me about that, but my opinion is, you know, you follow the law, and if you don't, you have to, you know, like you have to go through the appropriate like things. But I don't know if Trump broke the law or not. I think most people don't really know. They're just making their decision based off of their opinion on him. So yeah, I mean that's why I don't have like a strong opinion on it, because I don't understand the legal process for that very well. I didn't break any law. Well, Edric, I mean, I have a feeling that you probably don't know that. I have a feeling that this is your opinion. It's obviously political, real dangerous for our country. Well, let's say it is political, and it's political, but he broke the law. What do you do in a situation like that? Somebody is a political enemy of yours, but they also broke the law. Do you not apply the law because it's, you know, it could be seen as political, or do you apply the law? What attitude? I'm not gonna, like, look, I don't really care. Like, in my opinion, I think that Trump has overstayed his welcome in the scope of American politics. I think most people are tired of him. Even a lot of people who were his supporters. That's honestly what my opinion is. I think people are fucking tired of him. They're tired of the bullshit. They're tired of the just stupid things. I think that a lot more people like somebody like, a lot of people that are supporters of Trump have moved over to like supporting Ron DeSantis or somebody else, because, you know, the thing is with somebody like him, you don't have as many crazy tweets and as many things that are off the wall, and there's not as much baggage. So yeah, or Ted Cruz or somebody like that instead. I think people are pretty much tired of Trump. I mean, it'll be funny if he runs again, like, for sure. Like, it'll be great. But, I mean, still. That's the way I see it. Okay, so I guess I'll just do it on these other characters. Trump was forced out of politics by government, which was kind of dangerous. He wasn't forced out of politics, he lost the vote, man. He lost the vote. Like, I don't know, like, it's just, it's so hard for his supporters of his to fucking, to come to terms with that. It's like unironic fucking copium. Election was literally rigged. I don't think it was rigged. I looked at a lot of the evidence that people presented that the election was rigged, and I thought it wasn't substantial. I don't think it, like, I think that there could have been election fraud for sure, but I don't think that the election fraud changed the outcome of the election. I think that, like, anybody who believes that a global pandemic that the media, for better or for worse, blamed on Trump successfully. The American public generally blamed Trump for COVID. Or they blamed Trump for the amount that COVID was was damaging. If it was not for COVID, Trump would have won. I think he would have won substantially. But COVID happened and he lost. That's what I think happened. Fucking piece of shit didn't drop on this character either. Can I log off inside of there and then just log on and loot the box? Let me at the top, place fair, come on. Yeah, but in that logic, why didn't Trump, like, that's such a bad argument. Crazy how it just happened, oopsies. I mean, I don't know. You think that they released a global virus to prevent Trump from getting elected again? I don't know. I don't think that happened. I think you could make an argument that you know, Democratic politicians could have pushed for more lockdowns and more stringent lockdowns to make the quality of life on people worse, so they would comparatively think that it was Trump's fault. Like, sure, I would indulge an argument like that, sure. But the fact that the world collectively did this, no. I think that's ridiculous. It's pretty bad when everyone wants someone they don't like to fail. I just don't trust our government. Yeah, but like, I don't see the logic in like, oh, well, whenever Trump won, it's not rigged, but whenever he lost, it is rigged. Oh, well, they always rig it against him. Well, then how'd he win in the first place? Like, it's like there's so much fucking mental gymnastics that people go through. Like, I don't understand how, like, the wall didn't get built. Mexico didn't really pay for it. A lot of the things that Trump said he was going to do didn't happen. So guess what? There it is. I got it. Fuck yeah. All right. Big dick. So it's like, he didn't drain the swamp. All the things that Crooked Hillary is not in jail. I mean, really. He didn't do anything he ran on, so that's all there is to it. You can't do shit in 4 years? Tell it to FDR. No, he tried. It was just stupid. Okay. Yeah, I'll get back on my warrior. Trump can't do shit in 4 years, but everything is Biden's fault in 2 years. Yeah. Oh my god. I remember in 2009, people were blaming Obama for shit too. After 8 years of Bush. Yeah, like this fucking, bro, like this fucking recession. We had another recession back then. Like, man, this housing crisis, man. Thanks, Obama. Can't believe he did that. Okay, I don't need this. I guess I'll go over and see if I can get this special box. It's not even appearing over here though, like I'm a little bit worried. Halo of Purity. So I need to get a floating circlet. Let's see where I get that. Cock ass. What? You can loot it once a week? Who the fuck thought of that? Otherworld hat. Anywhere that you search with Chordy. 400. Oh my god. I have to farm with Chordy? Let's get started. Fucking hate frivolous time gating, man. Like, I wonder who at Blizzard was like, only once a day? Or only once a day, huh? I think that's a bit too much, guys. I mean, what do you want them to do? Just get all the achievements and quit the game in the first year? No, no. If we make it once a week, they'll play the game for years. Yeah. Jesus, man. Did I get him? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Come here, Chordy. You stupid piece of shit. Fuck you. You're fucking dumb. Stick to video games. How's your mom doing? You're mad. I hope you know that you're not gonna say something like that to me, and like it's not gonna upset me or make me sad or stressed out or anything. I don't care about you. You don't matter to me. I mean this in the least offensive way possible, is that your life means nothing to me. You are an NPC. So, talk your shit, man. Between the two of us, I'm pretty sure you're the one here who has a higher than average heart rate and blood pressure right now. That's what I always think about whenever somebody is being hostile or angry. You know, like how angry they really are. Let's see. Boiling over Andy, yeah, exactly. I can't imagine how like somebody like, how does somebody like that, how do they live their life? You know, like what do they do in the morning? They hate it? Well, I would too, if I were them. I don't blame them. They want acknowledgement? No. It's just little brother, yeah. The guy was a classic Andy, followed you in 2019. Nah, that makes sense. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Do some validation, good or bad in life. I think there's just a lot of people that are on the internet with undiagnosed mental disorders that just pop off. I think that's the main reason. I killed him from mountain cores who lost all buffs. Bro, fuck you. You know what? You probably didn't even do that. You probably killed like my alt that had like one buff. And like you go around and you tell like your friends like, yeah, bro, like I fucking killed Asmongold with full world buffs. Cause like I don't think I ever got killed with full world buffs like in Classic WoW, like maybe once. That was it. I actually don't think it like really ever happened. Those orders, kind words. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think that, you know, again, it's just it's a mistake to pay those people any kind of real attention. I kind of have a pretty harsh way of looking at things, is that if somebody's death wouldn't affect me, then their words don't affect me either. I know, it's pretty mean, but that's really how I feel. It's fucked up, it's fair. Yeah, it's just... that's how I see it. Yeah, saying a compliment wouldn't affect you either. It always makes me feel nice, but it's like you can read a comment and not like the comment, but you can, there's a difference between not liking what somebody is saying and being affected by it. Does that make sense? So like there's a lot of things that I'll read that I don't like. I mean, of course, but letting something actually affect you is different. Playing it fairly, you know, was a mistake. Yeah, I hated it, man. It was the worst. Chorty is so cool, no cap. Bro, it's lit. Oh god. This thing is such a piece of shit. Or is it keep shit like that under wraps? Well, considering we've leaked pretty much every other announcement, I think that we have a lot of experience on what not to do. Is there like any way I can get like a higher drop chance on this stuff? Or is it just like this is as good as it gets? Nope. Alright. Well, I'm gonna be here for the long haul. Probably do this for like 20 minutes or so, and then I'll do some other stuff. You planning on playing Wrath of the Lich King? Yeah. For sure. Going back to Lost Ark. Lost Ark is really fun. Like, I enjoy the game a lot. The honing system is like kind of unfun. Like, I don't really like it. Um, I think that once you get down to like low drop rates of stuff, it just feels bad. But, you know, it is what it is. Feels so bad, yeah. Like, I've been trying to hone my gloves to get them to 22. And I probably spent like 50,000 gold. It's been a lot. Quality is shit, I don't mind owning. I actually quality upgraded my my like legs or chest piece. I got up to like 85 quality. I was pretty happy about that. Come on. There we go. I spent 700 fions to go 7/7 stone. Yeah, it's crazy. Spent 80k on my weapon and it's still 57. Yeah, I got 99 on my first attempt. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? I mean, shit. For like, this RNG is affecting all of us. Yeah, damn. Honing odds should be 100%. I don't think that they should be 100%, but I don't know. It's like, I don't know what the solution is. And I really mean that. Like, I don't know what the... like, is the solution things like sidereal items? Like the Esther weapons, where the resources, like, getting it is 100%, but the resources are just so ridiculous that it's cheaper to fucking just hone? Like, I don't know. Artisan's energy should build up faster. Yeah, maybe. Bots are killing Lost Ark? Yeah, it's great. Get on your Skywall and press a special action, then fly right away and land. Oh, I don't know about that. I think this is about as fast as it's gonna... Like, I don't feel like there's ever a point in this circumstance where I am wasting any time. Like, I feel like I am operating at 100% efficiency. Because this button is on cooldown all the time, and that's the only thing that really matters. I feel like WoW is just about wasting time in general now. Is this like the moon meme with like the astronaut? Always has been. Bro, this shit's always been about wasting time. Like, this game has been a waste of time forever. Like, there's nothing special about it. Yeah, they're all wasted times. It's all just fun. Like, the thing is, doing something like this, like, a lot of people don't see the value in, like, grinds like this. And I don't blame them. You have to be, like, on another plane of existence to even think this is anything more than a elaborate waste of your time. But I do believe that there is, like, a certain zen energy that doing stuff like this creates. It's like gardening, yeah. Copium? It's not copium, it's a mental disorder. I leveled to 60 in New World 3 times. Yeah, I mean, this is just... I mean, why? Because because it's just, you know, it is what it is. That's why. I'm gonna ride the cock. Yeah, this is nice. This is good. I like this a lot more. You piece of shit. You absolute piece of shit. Okay. Just go ahead and do this so you guys can see it. There, now you guys can see what I get. We're gonna get the great lucky do today. 100%, I can just feel it. I've been hearing Wildcard MMO since 2006. Yeah. I'm not really sure. Like, the Tower of Fantasy game, I'm just gonna play the game and see what it's like. I don't really have any expectations going into it or anything. Like, I'm just gonna play the game. If there's any pay-to-win features involved, obviously we will abuse them and I'll write them off my taxes. But other than that, that's about it. There's a lot of them? Oh, thank God. Maybe we can be like Lost Ark and Rich and me and Nick can have a competition on who can waste the most money on some fucking pay-to-win Korean MMO grindfest waifu simulator. Yeah, that'll be good content. I can't wait. You can't win against Rich? You're right, I can't. Like, the thing is, like, after I spend like $2,000, like, there's like warning bells that go off in my head. I'm like, warning, idiot, 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 idiot. And I just stop wanting to do it. So for an AKRS agents are listening? No, it's completely legitimate. I think that writing that off of my taxes, I don't find that in any way like illegitimate. Writing off taxes on shit like that should be illegal. Well, I think that the problem with that is that there are things that people might write off their taxes that you might agree are not a good idea. But, like, is it really in the IRS's best interest to try to arbitrate every single, you know, $20 write-off and figure out, like, was this necessary or not? Because a lot of people have, like, business expenses. Oh my God, what the fuck? I got it. How did I get so good at this game? Holy shit. I got the great lucky do before I got the hat. How the fuck does that make any sense? I'm not vendor. Fuck no, I'm not going to vendor this. This is going to be in my bank forever. Oh my God. I'll give it 10 more minutes, man. Like, I actually, bro, I got the great lucky do. The IRS has blessed me. Oh, there you fucking go, man. Holy shit. Why would you keep that? It's the Great Lucky Do. What if they add in a puzzle in 7 years from now in Return to Warlords of Draenor that you need the Great Lucky Do in order to interact with an NPC that sells Lucky Doos to unlock a vendor option to buy a certain item that you turn into a key to open a chest that has another key in it. You think I would ever sell that? No. Blizzard would never do that, to be honest. Okay. Here's the thing. This Great Lucky Do is going to sit in my bank for the rest of the time that the servers for this game exist. And that's all there is to it. Oh, it went away. That's cute. Piece of fucking shit game. Can you spell iCup? Yeah. I see you banned. Oh, man. So you have a bank? How do you still have room? I'll make room. Guild Wars 3 comes out, would you try it? Yeah. Yeah, you make room for the Great Lucky Do. True. True, brother. Oh, I got malleable flesh, wow. Is Titan's Grip OP? I wish. It should be. There's one. Oh, I thought I was about to get it there. Is he when streams return? Streams will return whenever I'm finished with my second dental surgery with my bottom 4 teeth. I'm getting all 4 of my teeth, root canals in all of them, and getting them fixed completely. And after that's done, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stream. Brave as fuck. It's not brave whenever there's no other way. Get a diamond grill. Yeah, I'll hit up Bruce, see if I can get his guy to do that for me. I'm not afraid. I'm not worried or stressed out at all. It won't kill me. I'll live. Thoughts on Speed and Aiden getting swatted? I mean, nothing really to say about that shit. I think the more you talk about it, the more attention you give it, and the more that the people that do stuff like that get a, they get attention for it. Didn't you say you wanted Genshin sponsorship money? Yeah, I mean, I would play Genshin Impact. I mean, there's a lot of weebs I could farm. I already farmed a lot of them with Final Fantasy, but imagine, like, the fucking trifecta You do Tower of Fantasy, Genshin Impact, and fucking Final Fantasy? Oh my god, they're gonna be making body pillows of me. And then like sticking needles in them like a fucking voodoo doll every single time that I play World of Warcraft on my stream. What's your item level on Lost Ark? I'm only 15, 16 item level. I haven't had some upgrades in a while. New gear comes out with Cockle Sidon, right? No? Is it only jewelry? Bro, so it's like 570 is still going to be item level cap? Yeah, okay, great, yeah. I really wish, like, that we could go back to, like, that first, like, 3 weeks of Lost Ark, where everybody was giving me gold. Like, nobody ever gives me gold or mats or anything like that in Lost Ark anymore. No, they do play the game. Like, that's the thing. Is like, you'd think like, oh, well, they don't play the game anymore. But like, no, they're on the game all the time. It's just, they don't do it. It lost so much casual player base. I don't know if that's true. And I mean that. I don't know if that's true. Sorry. Okay. We're working out some stuff. Obviously, we got a lot of feedback with Starforge today. And we're addressing a lot of it. Diverge is big undertaking. It's probably with achieving if not careful. I think the best thing that we can do, man, is we just listen to people and take feedback seriously and address it in a quick and timely manner and do the best that we can. At the end of the day, that's all we can do, and that's what we will do. Plus, some boys maintaining 2's glad titles for Wrath. I think it's fine. They removed Gladiator from Arena in Season 7, I think. I think Furious Gladiator, you had... I know you could get Gladiator in Season 5 and 2's, but I don't know if it was Season 6 or 7. I think it was Season 7. Horizons can fill them. It's number 1. There's a lot of stuff that we... Like, you know, doing something like this, and, you know, like, we've obviously had a lot of conversations about this. It's a lot different than, like, selling merch, and also, like, buying a PC is a really big undertaking for a lot of people, and so we just want to make sure that everybody who buys a PC and, you know, wants to, you know, put their trust in us, that we do the best that we can by them, and I think that's really how you make a good company and a good product, is you just let the product sell itself. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh my god. What is this? There's one over here. Watch, this motherfucker's gonna disappear. We all make limited edition cases. We'll see what happens. I don't really like to, again, like, this is something that we had conversations about with OTK, is like, I don't want to make a lot of statements for the org or for the company, right? Because it's sometimes, like, not my place to do that, and, like, you know, with certain things you want to make sure that we don't overshare or undershare or anything like that. So if I'm a little bit measured with some of the responses, that's kind of why. It's just really kind of out of respect for the other co-owners and everybody else with stake in the company. It's not because I don't want to tell you guys or something like that. You actually founder of OTK though? Oh, I'm not. Me, Rich, S-Fan, Tips, and Mizkif are. And I would pretty much include Nick into that because Nick was going to pretty much join before we even started the org. Or announced it. Wasn't originally your idea? Yeah. But it doesn't mean that, you know, I get to make decisions for people. That's not how it works. I think it's very important that whenever you're on a team with other people, that you make sure that, like, it's never good to make rulings based off of that, or based off of, like, any sort of seniority or authority. I've generally learned that, like, if I can't get people to agree with me on something, I usually don't do it, even if I have the, like, authority to be able to do it, because it will just create resentment. And usually I can convince people. So your founder also are just greater in your org? Yeah, but, like, imagine how everybody else would feel if every single time that we wanted to do something, I pulled rank and I'm like, I get this many viewers, so I think that what I think should happen. Like, I mean, that wouldn't feel good for anybody else, would it? That's not how to build a team. You wouldn't want to be surrounded by people who would agree to that anyway. It's just not something that I don't even like. It doesn't even cross my mind. I'll be totally honest with you. How many fragments do I have now? Like 150 or so. Yeah, 149. Is young Jeff really handsome in person? He actually, you know how like Schlatt uses like that filter? Like Jeff actually, the pictures you see are actually the opposite filter. It like makes you look more ugly. Because he's so handsome that like if he started posting real pictures of himself, they would get more likes than the company account. And it would just make us look bad. The guy we banned who's always talking about sex and cum. He's back. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, I do. I remember him quite well. I don't know why. It's too bad. I think I was gonna say Jacob, the guy's a genius. Yeah, I know you used to watch Ice. I know. Yeah, Jacob's great, man. Legal stuff scared me, and you guys much better off money-wise. Any of that stuff crossed your mind? I mean, there's a... My focus really, whenever I'm, like the way that like I perceive my role is like my main role is to give some level of direction, sure, but what do I really understand is like the marketing and advertising for the PCs and how to do that. And so like I've always been of the mindset that, you know, I'll play to my strengths. Miz mods might look bad. Well, that's between Miz and like his chat, right? I mean, that's not really. It's not really us. I mean, yeah, that's between him and the chat. Would you be able to do this without your business school experience? Yeah. The fuck, it didn't work. There we go. I'll do a few more and then I want to go ahead and do some other stuff instead. Come on. think people have mad reaction because of Artesian. Yeah, I mean, I think that again, you know, like buying a PC is a really big investment, and it makes sense that people are going to be as discerning as possible with people that, you know, it's like if you're going to give $2,000 to somebody to give you a PC, that's a big investment. $2,000, $1,000, anything like that, that's a lot of fucking money, man. So I can understand why people are going to be discerning, and I think also, like, especially in the space and with influencer content in general, right? Like influencer promotions, people have every right to be skeptical, and I think that that's fine. And I mean, you're just gonna have to deal with it. It's a big deal, yeah. I mean, that's what it comes down to. A lot of guys want to build a PC. Generally doesn't like rebuilds. I think there's a lot of people that don't really contextualize how much time it takes to build a PC, especially for somebody who doesn't know how to build a PC. Like whenever you actually, and this is like very, very important to do, like if you ever do any sort of process analysis, 45 minutes, you think that for somebody who doesn't know how to put together a PC, they can learn how to put together a PC within 45 minutes? That's completely outrageous. That's absolutely not the case. Yeah, there's a lot of people that it takes them a lot of time, and like, you know, if you itemize your time and, you know, you value your time more, and let's say you're not an expert with like your PC, like for example, there's some people who do, like they change their own oil on the car, and other people who don't. And it would definitely be cheaper for somebody to change their own oil than have it changed themselves, but there's a lot of reasons why people don't do that. And so we offer this service, and we want to provide good prices and products that are reliable and everything like that. And I think that's something that, you know, we can come out and we can say this, and, you know, it is what it is. But I think there's a lot of people, especially, you know, in the context of Artesian, and they want to see it. And so we're going to do our best with the different types of building streams, and, you know, letting you get to know like the people that work at Starforge and everything. We're going to do our best to show that to you guys, to anybody who wants to buy a PC, so they can make those decisions themselves. Does that make sense? It's really an entertaining stream though. Entertaining isn't the only reason why people watch streams. Some people watch streams because they're just relaxing and nice background noise. And I think a PC building stream kind of fills that niche. And then also sometimes people might watch them because they want to learn a little bit about how to build a PC. You know, they might not really understand how to do that, and so they might want to watch a stream and see what it's like. And it's like, I don't think that anybody would make the argument that a PC building stream is going to have, you know, an equivalent, you know, entertainment value versus like, I don't know, Camp Canute or something like that. I don't think that's really what it's for. God, these are so annoying. There we go. Toyo's first time building my first PC. For me, it took me about 3 hours, and my friend helped me make it, who knew how to make PCs. I think that there are some points where a lot of people who are unfamiliar And I think that this is what guys should do. And this is what I think a lot of us did as kids. Like, a lot of us, the first thing that we did is we got a pre-built PC. And maybe we got a pre-built PC and it was a Dell with Windows 95 on it. Or maybe it had Windows 98, or for a lot of us, probably Windows XP. How many of you guys did your first PC have Windows XP on it? And you probably got a pre-built, and it was from Walmart, Sam's Club, Costco, something like that, Best Buy. And maybe 3 or 4 years later, after you bought your PC, you started gaming, like seriously. Or maybe before or later, you know, wherever. And you bought a graphics card. And then you installed the graphics card into the PC. Or maybe you bought extra RAM. And I think that's the way a lot of people learn how to build PCs, is they do it one step at a time. I hope to be able, like, I'm not really sure if we'll ever be able to do this, but, you know, like, there's a lot of resources online already, but we could make some too that would provide, like, a little bit more insight into how to actually make those upgrades and stuff like that. Start with something easy, get comfortable. Yeah, like for me, like the first thing that I did is my first graphics card that I ever bought, I bought it at Best Buy, and it was a like a Radeon 4650, I think, or something like that, right? And it had a fan on the side of it. I was like, what the fuck, right? That's crazy. And I went home, I installed it onto my computer, and my FPS in Stormwind went from fucking, you remember, right? It went from fucking like 15 to like 50, and it was like, oh my god, like, this is really what it's like. I was so happy. And then the fan broke on it, and I took the case off of the computer, and I just put the fan, a box fan, on the side of the computer, and that fixed the problem. So then afterwards I wanted to get more RAM, and so I got more RAM. But then whenever I got more RAM, I realized that I needed to have a motherboard to where that RAM would fit into, and my motherboard couldn't handle that much RAM. So then I went back and I was like, okay, well, I gotta get a new motherboard. And then there's like one thing after another, and then I got, I think, yeah, then I at that point I was like doing YouTube, just YouTube. And I remember I had $1,000 in my bank account, and I saved up all my money from YouTube, and I built my first computer. And I went to Fry's Electronics to pick out all the parts. And it took a lot of time. So I think there's a lot of people, like, the moral of the story, right, is that there's a lot of people who buy a pre-built PC, and that's their first step to building their own PCs. But it can be a really big undertaking for somebody that doesn't have a lot of, like, prior tech knowledge or anything like that. Fry's out of business. The one, the one in Austin that, like, everybody went to, off, like, Palmer Lane, like, that one closed. I was so sad. Like, me, Soda, like, Nick, like, everybody went there. $60 Hz, so 144. Yeah. I remember that happened for me. Like, I'm sure, like, for a lot of you guys, because you know how, like, back in the day, like, now it's a little bit more, like, auto-adjust, but back in the day, like, you would get, like, your monitor, and it would be set at, like, fucking 60 Hertz, and you wouldn't set it to 144 until, like, 3 months after you had it. Yeah, I did that, yeah. Because, like, you have to do it, the thing is, you have to do it in 3 different ways, right? I don't think you have to do it on the BIOS. Maybe it's only 2, because you do it, the first way you do it with is you change it in system settings, right? With like the monitor and like video, and then you also do it in game with like the FPS here. Should see how cheap TVs are now. Yeah, I told my dad I was gonna, I'd buy him a new TV, but I think there's like a part of it where like he sees that they're really cheap and he assumes they're bad. I just buy new pre-builts every 3 to 5 years. Yeah, it's not a surprise. I think a lot of people do that. Like there's a really large audience of people who they want to use like a gaming PC, but they don't want to figure out like how to, you know, hook up a processor to a motherboard to a case and, you know, get everything aligned. And so I think that there's a lot of people who actually buy pre-builts. Like I have a number of friends of mine who still do that too. Yeah, building your own PC is definitely a it's an enthusiast thing. Oh my god, that's the last one. Like I'm sick of having that shit despawn in front of me. I got my great lucky do. I'm happy. Having a warranty is what led to me having it built by someone else. Dude, I was really nervous like the first time that I hooked up my first motherboard. Oh my god. Okay. I'll do more of this later. Maybe I'll do some PvP. We could do your research whenever you buy a pre-built to make sure you're not getting ripped off. Oh yeah, for sure. There's a older on my family computer raging every time someone blue screened. Yeah. It's all stuff. They're loud numbers. I'm not gonna, like, I can't comment on every number that every post has. I think that some of the concerns that people had with, like, the pricing are legitimate, and we're addressing those. If you guys want me to be completely transparent, the reason why I was AFK a few seconds ago is that I was following up on conversations about that. So we're actively working on it at this very moment. And we'll have an update for you guys as soon as possible. Most likely tomorrow. Right, the bank. Most people asking us questions aren't target market anyway. Yeah, but it's important to make sure that we know what people think. I think that's true. That a lot of the people that are saying stuff might not be the target market, but it's important to make sure that, you know, we are delivering the best quality product possible. And so, of course, we take that into consideration. The best marketing is word of mouth, and so we want anybody who buys a PC to want to recommend it. And the way you do that is by delivering the best product possible. Best branding is a good product. True. Let's see. What do I want to do now? My honor is like capped. Oh, it pretty much is. I'll buy some stuff. This is honor. I think they're gonna sell... I feel like they're gonna sell the different versions of these. Like, should I buy all the cloaks, for example? What do you guys think? I'm just worried they might not. I did, yeah. Might as well if you have the honor. Yeah, I'll do it. Who cares? Honor's so quick. Yeah, true, man. I'll buy one of these too. I've got a lot of marks of honor. I don't know why they make it to where your honor cap is only 15k. I wish the honor cap was a lot higher. We'll do a couple of BGs. Used to be 32k. It used to be 75k. And then it used to be uncapped entirely. It just is different. It's been a lot of different things. I just wish I could hoard honor and then just use it whenever the new season comes out. Because, like, I want a PvP right now, but I feel like I can't almost because of the fact that, like, there's nothing else really to do with the honor. That's Valor Cat. The PvP stuff is cat. Well, Conquest is... Like, Valor... Is Valor capped right now? I don't even know. No, it's not. We need 3 more people for Battlegrounds. People that are good. I'm not going to take you if it's your shitty alt. Yeah. Get out of here. My neighbor got so mad at me for sneaking a garbage bag in his garbage bin on trash day. People are so uptight these days. Just throw the next bag on his lawn. Problem solved. Are you going for the Eternal Gladiator title? Sounds pretty fucking cool. That does sound pretty fucking cool. I might have to. Final Cradle of Alexander Savage. We only got up to level 8. You know, maybe I should do that. I need to make sure that I pretty much have everything in New World good to go, but I'd like to get all my gear up to 625. Alexander 12 is nuts. I heard that wasn't that bad. I think Alexander 8 was the hard one, and that's the one that we stopped on. You learned a lesson from 1 through 4. I don't think that 1 through 4 was that bad. I think the only thing that was bad was 4. I didn't like 4. I thought 3 was totally fine. And it wasn't even 4. 4 wasn't. Well, like, the thing that I didn't like about 4 was the fact that so much of the fight was like just prep. It was just like going through the motions. Like waiting to be able to do the hard part again. Yes, we'll spare me tomorrow. Donate friends. Let's tell someone before I did it. Good luck, man. Good luck, dude. You ready for new PoE League in a week? I hope so, yeah. I don't know if I should really use Slaughterhouse in Battlegrounds. I feel like it's not worth it. Like, Warbringer is just better in general. Because, like, the thing is with Slaughterhouse, like, it assumes that you're on a target all the time. And the odds are, like, you're pretty much popping people off really regularly. So, like, you don't really get all the stacks on people. It's hard to say, though. I wish I could do more arena. I only have 2 pieces right now. I already have all 3 of, yeah, I have all 3 of these unlocked. I'm gonna go through 3 weeks of the vault, and if I don't get a weapon, I'll buy a weapon. But if I do, I'm just gonna buy the armor. I think, like, you do the odds, and, like, I've looted a weapon, like, 2 out of 3 seasons. Food buff? Oh yeah, yeah. Got 100k health now, holy shit. Gamers Nexus probably review your builds. Yeah, I hope they like them. You know, and try to do our best to live up to people's expectations. Do you believe leveling is outdated? I think calling it outdated is not maybe the best way to say it, but it's not necessarily something that's necessary anymore. Didn't realize it changed the looks, yeah. Alright. What do we got today? This guy's got a lot of health. Oh, smart. Ah, that's such a bad Blade Storm. I didn't think he was gonna do that. Let me use this on him. Where'd he go? These guys put up a pretty good fight. Better than what I would have expected. Who's healing him? Maybe I should have used Slaughterhouse. Oh, nice. This guy's Azeroth's champion. Oh, he's already over there. Holy shit. What's he doing with our flag, man? The fuck is this? Let's see if I can get him. Yeah, there we go. He's having a bad day. He can't get away. I hate how you can't charge back. I think that's like such bad design. It's like such unfun gameplay. Like being able to charge back from a knockback is really cool. I'm about to pop all my CDs. It's too bad that guy died.